typically a breakout year for wide receivers. And here you go. You got Kirk Cousins in. Talk about how excited you are for this year coming up.
Well, I'm very excited. We're off to a great start. The team is building the chemistry right now. I mean, there's just a lot of great things going on in the building. New facility, new OC, Kirk Cousins as we speak on. And, you got a lot of great competition on the team, and I just look forward to the people.
Now for you, I mean, you got your own goals. Obviously, you have team goals. That you guys want to get back, you want to get to the Super Bowl, you want to bring home the ring, right?
Yeah.
But talk about for you personally. Can you tell me what your goal? Like at the end of the year, it was a successful year for you because you were able to grow as a receiver in this way.
Scoring touchdowns.
So from a fantasy perspective, that's a pretty good thing, scoring touchdowns.
Yeah.
And you should have plenty of opportunity to do that too.
I got a lot of touchdowns in mine, so I ain't gonna speak on the number. I'll just compare it to when we hit the field.
And what kind of things do you do? The red zone is a lot different than even playing between the 20s. What kind of things for you as a receiver? You're tall, you're strong. That obviously benefits you in the red zone. Are there any things different you do to prepare for those kind of red zone plays?
Just be more aggressive. Just want to be more aggressive all through the field. Up and down the field, red zone. Just be more aggressive.
You got to be real physical. I mean, you got a lot of things when you look at some of the top receivers in the league that are your size, like AJ Green, things like that. These are guys that go up and get the ball in traffic. Talking about scoring touchdowns. There's a lot of competition for that football with the defensive back. You do have to be aggressive, don't you? You do have to really want it more than anybody else in that area at that point, right?
Oh yeah, I mean this competition with the defense. I mean every receiver wants the ball, so you gotta keep that in mind, and you just gotta make the plays that come your way and make the most of the plays. So that's gonna be my approach this year. Just we got two other great receivers on the team. All credit to them. They showed me a lot, they taught me a lot throughout my first 2 seasons, but
right.
It's just about making your plays. That's what I look forward to doing.
Sure. You're on a team with a bunch of very talented teammates. You guys have a ton of weapons there in Minnesota, but that can also help out in a lot of ways to really give everybody an opportunity to score because they can't just key in on one guy. And if they do, you're going to make them pay.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you study Kirk's family, he's always known for getting to that third read, that fourth read. So I just look forward to it. And having great other as a receiver, you always want somebody great on the opposite side so you can't get double teamed. And I think that's what a lot of great receivers want. So with that being said, I'll just look forward to capitalizing on my plays. Like I said, having Dig and Adam and then Dalvin in the backfield. You got Kirk play action. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can just throw at it with the RPO game. And, we won't give the defense a hard time this year.
Now, you're going to score a lot of touchdowns. I mean, you got a whole playbook of touchdown dances. You got celebrations ready to roll.
I've been working on them. I can't say a lot like I haven't, but I've been working on them, and I don't know. I might just give glory to God and just keep it pushing for the next one.
That's awesome. I just got a picture of you all of a sudden, like choreography, getting ready, stretching, getting ready for those touchdowns. If you have a question for LaQuon Treadwell, feel free to step up. We'll share the mic here, and you can ask a question. You got, yeah. You know you do. Go ahead and put it right up next to your face.
With the switch from Pat Shermer to John DeFilippo, have you noticed any big changes in the offense?
Yeah, there's a ton of changes in the offense. Oh, that dog back there.
No, that dog's serious.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it,
yeah,
that dog's serious over there.
Yeah, so with the offense, back to the question. Yeah, you can see the difference. I mean, the RPO game is really different this year. It's a lot of automatic reads and things that goes on in the offense, but it's just two different offensive systems. Last year we did a lot of things where it's picking and screening, and this year we're doing a lot of things down the field, moving guys around, a lot of motion and shift. So that'll always keep the defense guessing. It'll allow guys to get open and open at will. So
Now, one of your guys, Jerick McKinnon's no longer with the team.
Yeah.
He took a dive. He's over in San Francisco now. You give him a hard time?
Oh yeah, I just seen Jared in the Boom. I gave him a hard time. I said, man, you went from Minnesota to Cali. You got the sun. You got a good time out there. You probably at the beach.
He's all soft now, though. You know?
Like picking up on your weight look like. Nah, he's a good dude. He was my.
Yeah.
When I came in, he was one of the first guys I liked to make. We had a lot of close to each other, so it was good. It was good to see him and see his success.
Yeah, it's good to see him get his check. You know, it's always nice when people get there. You know what I'm talking about. That's
what they deserve.
That's right. Especially that position, the running back position. That's a tough racket. It's a next man up game. Wide receiver is a little bit that way. Next man up type thing.
You got 4 spots. So.
That's right.
You can make it in any one of them 4 spots, but at the same time, you want to be that top dog.
That's right. That's right. Any other questions from LaQuon Treadwell? Give and take, step up. Feel free to ask. That goes, yeah, absolutely. Put it right up there. You know how to do it. Yeah.
What was it like coming in as a freshman to Ole Miss? Bigger college like that. Nervous, or how do you deal with that, and not knowing the offense and things like that?
Coming in as a freshman at Ole Miss, it was really intriguing because all the rankings and everything. You come in, you top prospect, and the biggest thing I had to really deal with is just understanding how things work around the building, and then applying myself as much as I can to the team and the fans. And, I've always been a guy who gives back to the fan most importantly. Like, that's one of my biggest things, like playing sports, like making sure that I give a better interaction with my fan base, just making sure I'm building, doing it for the right reasons. I knew I was talented, but I always depended on my coaches, leaned on my coaches, made sure they was helping me with everything that was necessary, and just build the chemistry with my teammates. That happened organically. So it was fun. There was a lot of pressure coming in, but it was really fun. So I didn't really see it as nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and SEC, being the way it is, you don't have time to really be blinking much. You really got to.
SEC is going to bring its own nervous system breakdown, whatever you want to call it. But probably the toughest part was like training camp. Being down south, not used to being playing in the summer. 90-degree heat, best competition.
Right.
That was probably the toughest thing. So once I got past that, everything that happened in the season was just natural. It was just kind of because of the work that you put in throughout training camp. So that was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, I can't argue with your success there. It was a fantastic career in the SEC. Get rolling. Yeah, that dog will pull people down, so don't go close. We got to be wearing the big suit there. But any other questions for LaQuon Treadwell? Yeah, we got one more here. Yeah, hit him up.
Or never mind. Start up here before I ask the question. I know training camp's coming pretty soon. Can you give us kind of just a general, like what a day of training camp be like the schedule maybe?
This year, like pro training camp this year, what you looking forward to here?
The general training camp day, 6:30 to about 7. You're done, but it's all football. You get a mandatory breakfast, and then you go to meetings and field and recover, treatment. It's just a whole 9 yards. You're doing film like 3 or 4 times a day, so you spend about like 2 hours or hour and a half on the field, and the rest are in the meetings or like doing different things with the team. And it's goals so you can stay focused throughout the day and pick up on all the little things that'll eventually have success at the end. But this year I just plan on making plays. Just having fun making plays, entertaining the fans, having a good time.
That is a transition coming now. You're in your 3rd year now. Coming into the league as a rookie, one of the big things is in college, you pretty much have your schedule laid out for you, and it's tight.
Yeah.
You've got to stay with it. And then in the pros, though, there's more downtime, and that can be tricky, can't it?
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. But that's the biggest difference. Like, you don't have a set regimen once you get out of the league. It's kind of like you're trying to figure it out all the way through until you really click. And then for me, I had a lot of issues off the field, family, a lot of things going on off the field where I couldn't really give my all to the team, and that kind of hurt me in the long run. So now we got a lot of great people around me doing a lot of good things in the community, different things that goes on in my life. And I have a better understanding of what's going on in the league. So I just look forward to capitalizing on my opportunities on the field. doing as much as I can off the field to help, connect the fan base with the players. So.
That's right. That's a great point. Very honest, very candid look there. And that's why sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years to break out, because you got to get your stuff straight and you get your regimen right, and then you start to emerge because everything's in line and you're all business at that point and taking care of it. So a good year ahead for LaQuon Treadwell and the Minnesota Vikings in general. Any other questions? We got a Vikings. That looks like a Treadwell jersey right there. No questions? You just want to be seen with the jersey on. I see that. He wants you to ask a question. Let's see. Come on. Step up.
Well, I wish you went to Oklahoma State instead of Ole Miss.
Hater.
Hey. No haters.
Yeah, the jersey. That's good. That's awesome. All right. Any other questions for LaQuon before we let him go? I'm sure he'd like to shake your hand, and we deeply appreciate time. Oh yeah, we got it. Go ahead.
Who's the toughest cornerback you think?
Oh, who's the toughest cover?
I don't know.
And nobody's tough for him.
I don't believe in something. I just go compete. I don't know.
Anybody ring your bell real good on the tackle?
Ruben Foster.
He's rung a few bells.
Yeah, Ruben Foster, he got me. But I told him to go ahead. It is what it is.
On to the next one, right?
Yeah, he got me on the little drag round preseason. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
You seem to really enjoy the football. You really enjoy the game of football, don't you? I mean, and you can see.
It's my life.
Yeah. Well, some guys are talented. But they don't love the game. You can tell you really have a love for the game, don't you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm giving up so myself for it. Like,
that's right.
Just to make it here is to look back on all the sacrifices I had to make. So it's like I ain't got no choice but to embrace the fans, embrace the grind, embrace everything that comes with it. That's the biggest thing about it. Like that's what makes you love it. Some guys can get away with doing other things other people can't, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Each his own.
That's right. So fourth quarter, Super Bowl this year. Kirk's rolling out. You're there. No one's getting that ball from you. So when we see it, when you all see it later on in the Super Bowl, when he's going up and you grab it, you're going to say, I knew he was going to do that. That's it. That's what everybody dreams of, doesn't it? Yeah. That's what everybody dreams of, making that play in the Super Bowl. You're going to be, you're lucky, you're young in your career, and you've already got a taste for playoffs. Some guys play a long time and don't get that taste. You're feeling pretty blessed to be in this position.
That's a blessing for sure. You know, a lot of guys said, they said all the time, you got, guys who play so many years and never even made it to the Super Bowl, not even made it to the playoffs. So, it was a blessing.
Yeah, right on. All right, LaQuon Treadwell's been here. We thank you for your time. A Q&A. Feel free to take a couple pictures, right? Shake hands. Appreciate